strengthening each other.
Interesting. So, what are some of the activities that you've done in the club?
Sure. Well, we meet every Monday, and we also have extra activities that we do. For example, this year we raised money for the typhoon in the Philippines. When there was that emergency, we raised money throughout the school, and that was one way we gave back to the world to make the world a better place. And we strongly believe, at least I do, that we need to give back to the world.
I agree with that too. So, is the Faith and Fellowship Club like a small club or a big club, or are you trying to find like more people to join the club?
Sure. It's kind of small this year, but we have grown since last year, and we're hoping in the future to grow even more. Next year we're hoping to get the word out a little bit better, possibly with posters and doing more for the community, the school community, as well as Norristown, to sort of put ourselves more out there. So people are curious, what is this club and how can I get involved? The club was at the Winterfest, which is, it was one night here at the high school when the 8th graders came to see what kind of clubs are offered here, and we were there, and I think we got a good turnout with lots of 8th graders who seemed interested in coming next year. So hopefully we'll get lots of freshmen.
Okay. Have you ever done anything outside of school?
We have not, but we're hoping that next year we can do more, possibly going to a food pantry or volunteering at a local organization that we can help there.
And it seems like the club is really involved with volunteering. Have you ever done any volunteering with the club, or?
We have not. I'm hoping, as one of the co-presidents, I'm hoping that next year we can do a little bit more, possibly connect with the Interact Club, which is the service club here. I'd really like to see us, come together because we both are interested in doing like community service. But mainly this year we were just sort of meeting in school and supporting each other with our faith.
Okay. Have you ever gone to any churches and tried to spread your message there?
We have not. That would be an interesting idea, though. Most of the students and also the teachers who are in it attend church regularly and are involved in their own church. But it would be interesting, I think, to visit each other's churches and sort of compare them to our own, because some people don't have, the same, aren't able to see other ways of doing, like a church service. And I think it'd be cool to visit other people's and see how a service can be run differently.
Interesting. And have you ever thought of, trying to make a public service announcement, maybe with a high school, or maybe outside of school, like we just said earlier, or?
That would be a good way to sort of get the word out, and also to be sort of like a service to people. I'll bring it up to the club and see if they're interested in doing that.
That sounds interesting. So have you, when did you first start, when did you yourself first start the club?
Okay, it was here when I came as a freshman, and it had already been going for a couple years, I believe. And I got involved because I knew I wanted to, get involved with the school, and I thought, I'm really a strong believer in faith, and I believe it's very important. So I was like, hey, I'll try it out. And this year I was able to be a co-president, and it was just a great experience to be with this club and with these friends that I've met. We're all really connected, and it's just a great experience, and I hope to continue the next 2 years that I have.
Interesting. So why do you think we should have a Faith and Fellowship Club?
That's a good question. I believe it's important to have like a positive place where people can come, where they won't be, judged, and we're we're almost like a family because we're so close, and we're we're just supportive of each other, and we're very open to meet new people and to invite new people to join. And personally, it's been one of the best things I've got involved in here at the high school.
That sounds like a very nice club. So, in your opinion, what do you think the Faith and Fellowship Club should do next as maybe like a, like volunteering or something like that?
Let's see. Yeah, I think first we need to get a few more members because the more we have, the more the merrier. But also, the more we have, the more things we can do. I think we should start in our school and sort of work from there. But if we were going to do something in the community, I would want to volunteer at like a food pantry. There's also like community places that are involved in my church, and possibly get involved with one of those as a club. And I think it'd be a great bonding experience with the people in our club, and also to get ourselves out there.
Interesting. Excuse me. So have you ever done any advertising in the school? Have you ever put posters up or?
We have done some posters. I think we should do more next year at the beginning of the year. Just looking back, I don't think it was very effective. Mm-hmm. So I want to brainstorm some more ideas of how to do posters. We also did, last year we did a food drive to collect cans, and we made a commercial for that, and I think that was very popular. So possibly doing like a commercial with the Eagle News in the morning here at the high school to get people to come to the Faith and Fellowship Club. I think that would be interesting and a good way to get more people.
Okay. And that's all we have today with Lydia. I'm Tyler, and back to Breezy and Ben.
Well, I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic's.
What was his hair like?
His hair was perfect.
Enjoy every sandwich.
Werewolves in London.
Warren Zevon, Classic Rock, 102.9 MGK, 54 degrees outside, sunny, high temperature getting up to about 82 degrees. Thin herd this morning, 6 people and a whole lot of poop. I'll explain it. I'm telling you, I'm not giving you guys any insight to this story until I get to the story.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, you will be. 6 people and a whole lot of poop. By the way, as you all know, the Veterans Radiothon is coming up. I was telling you about that all week last week, and that's going to be happening on June 13th. National Constitution Center. Start raising money now. Do your best. But if you would like to get in on some truly unique items, we're doing something different this year. Instead of those top hour donations, we've taken all of these great gifts that we get for the veterans. We've put them all as an online auction. You can get to them through WMGK.com. It is things that, normally the things and experiences that money can't buy. How about guaranteed front row seats for the Eagles or Fleetwood Mac?
Love it.
You could be bidding on that. We've got autographed guitars by Crosby, Stills, and Nash and Dave Mason. We got tickets to see Aerosmith in Atlantic City, plus dinner at the Borgata, plus a suite at the Borgata, and that's just scratching the surface of some of the stuff that we have, and all of